What's up, YouTube? Team Deception here with a video for you guys in case you guys haven't seen this yet. The OCG ban list has apparently been confirmed, so I figured I'd kind of go over it a little bit real quick and, whatever. This is just for those of you who have not seen this already, so I mean, like, if you have seen it already and you're like, oh, well, you're a little late on this, then just don't bother. Like, this is literally just for people who haven't seen it yet. So the forbidden cards that are newly banned are Sangan and Mainspring Carriers and Mighty, aka Wind Up Carriers and Mighty. In my opinion, Zen Mighty was the appropriate ban for windups, but like as we're about to get into, they kind of overkilled windups. Sangan, I guess I can kind of understand. There's a lot of, I guess you could say, utility with it. Like you can just put it into a lot of decks right now, and it just works as well, and it just allows Torguide to be even dumber. So I mean, whatever. And like I said, Carrier, it was the appropriate card because Carrier was how a lot of people did the Shockmaster play, whether it be through fucking Carrier, then bring out Magician, then Shark, or if you did the Magician Shark play and then you ended up getting the Zen Mighty to finish off the Shockmaster loop. Zen Mighty was the main card in that, and it really needed to go. Newly limited cards, Mainspring Magician, aka Wind Up Magician, One Day of Peace, and Solemn Warning. Two cards in the newly limited are just absolutely stupid. One is the Wind Up Magician. I don't think Magician going to one should have happened, maybe the two, but I mean, like the best thing they could have done with three Magicians is put out Violent Sigma or, something stupid like that. So, I mean, come on, really? One Day a Piece is understandable. There was the Gishki FTK crap. I guess they just wanted to make sure that that was no longer a problem. And I really don't care. Like the cards, whatever. I mean, outside of that deck, it's really nothing. But the one that I think every Yu-Gi-Oh player absolutely hates about this ban list is Solemn Warning to 1. I don't understand what they were thinking. There might be a new Solemn card coming out in the next set in Japan, which is the Judgment of Light set, but I really don't understand it. Solemn Warning was a card that kept Gore's Trag and some other cards in check, where a lot of other, fucking decks were, just like they were just a lot. There was a lot of problems that Solemn Warning kept in check, and in my opinion, it really needed to stay at 2. But if there's a new Solemn card coming out, then I guess we can kind of understand depending on how good the new card is or whatever. So. Newly semi-restricted cards, Tsukiyomi, that card never really saw any play. Like, it came back and it just didn't see any play whatsoever. Like, everyone thought it was going to be an, oh my god, this card's going to be broken card. But it turned out to be a fluke. Like it just was, it was nothing. Like it just fizzled out. So I guess putting it at 2 would be fine. I mean, there's nothing to really abuse with Mask of Restrict and shit. So it's fully understandable. Whatever, I don't care. The next one's kind of stupid. Thunder King Ryo is at 2 now. I don't really know many people that play more than 2, except for maybe some decks like Stun or Counter Fairies. I know Counter Fairies like to play 3, or some do anyways. And I don't know about fucking Chaos Dragons. Maybe Chaos Dragons, I don't know. But Ryo 2 seems like it actually hurts more than it helps. So, I mean, I don't really know what they were thinking about that either, but I don't really care. Most people only play 2 anyways. Last card that's semi-limited is Advanced Ritual Art. Now, I don't know what the hell Konami was smoking when they thought about doing this. Demise is still at 3, and Herald of Perfection is still a card. This makes them both really, really stupid. When the TCG gets the Evil Swarm stuff, it'll be a little easier to keep in check for the evil, at least for the Evil Swarm players, because Ophion prevents them from dropping both Demise and Herald of Perfection, which makes the matchup against, it makes those decks have a very bad matchup against Evil Swarms. But at the same time, like decks that aren't prepared for Demise OTK or for fucking Perfection stupidity, it's dumb. Like I really don't understand why Ritual Art was put to 2, but whatever. There's nothing that can be done about it. The newly unlimited card, Spore. This card, I don't disagree with it. Like, you can only use it once per duel anyways, so this might give something back to the whole plant thing, even though there really isn't something there. So, whatever. Black Feather Kalut the Moon Shadow, aka Blackwing Kalut the Moon, or yeah, the Moon Shadow. fine, I guess. Like it makes Blackwings a little more sacky. We'll have to see how Blackwings actually play out in the next format because I mean, 3 collude is kind of stupid, but like I don't think they have enough yet to really allow them to be fast enough to keep up with other decks. Like Bear's just gonna pop one of the Blackwings, and then they're not gonna have it on the field. Like you have to somehow have more than one Blackwing out to prevent it from, but that's just me. That's my opinion on that. Lumina, I don't know if I like this or not. Like right now, obviously Light Sworns aren't doing anything, and there's no other deck that just randomly splashes Lumina with a whole bunch of Light Sworns or whatever. But with the Judgment of the Light set, it could become a problem. So I don't know how this is going to actually affect the next format. We'll have to see what comes out in Judgment of the Light and all that other shit as well. The last card that's unlimited is Shine Smoke Signal. This, in my opinion, was kind of stupid. Like I would fully agree with it if they got rid of Gateway. Gateway, like they hit 1 day of peace with the reasoning behind it as we're gonna stop the Gishki loop from being possible. Shine Smoke Signal to 3 with Gateway still back. It may not make it as a consistent OTK or whatever, but the fucking OTK with 3 keys on Hand of the Six Samurai and Gateway with 2 other counter, accumulating cards is just stupid. Like this, I guess in a way makes it a little more consistent, but not consistent enough. But still, at the same time, like the way Konami logic usually works is they ban cards that potentially have OTKs. Like 1 day a piece is a perfect example of that. Same with some other cards. Like they did fucking what's it called? Mass Driver after they got rid of fucking Substitute. So I mean, they just wanted to prevent any OTKs from happening. So that's the ban list. Let me know what you guys think of this. Whether or not there are some things you would change other than Solemn Warning, because everyone doesn't want that at 1. But at the same time, I can understand there are some reasons, but they don't outweigh the good that Solemn Warning had at 2. But yeah, if you guys have any opinions on the ban list or whatever, tell me what you guys are going to consider playing next format, what you're going to invest in, what you're not going to invest in, whatever. You can just discuss it or whatever in the comment section down below. And so yeah, that's pretty much everything for today. Rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to click an ad or 2 or whatever because it's always a big help. So yeah, until next time, peace, guys.